Hi everybody, I am here this evening to make a video for the 10 facts about me tag. I was tagged by Malls Dolls. Well, I kind of coerced her into tagging me because I love doing stuff like this and I love watching others do this tag. So I really wanted to do it. Sorry, I know that might maybe bending the rules, but I'm sorry. I really wanted to do this. I actually filmed one already, and I actually showed actual pictures from a scrapbook that I have. But there was glare, and then some of the things that I wanted to say I ended up not saying in that video. So you guys can look at Emily instead. Hope you don't mind. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and completely restart. I have everything written down, what all my facts are, and I'm going to go ahead and do them for you. I did do a 5 quirky facts video about 5 months ago for a giveaway, and 2 of those are from that video, but I think they're 2 of the most interesting things about me. So I'm going to go ahead and start with number 1. So number 1 is I was born 6 weeks early. I was born at 34 weeks, and I was born through emergency C-section because my mom went into preterm labor with me and they couldn't stop the contractions. I was really little. I was only about 18 inches, if that, and I weighed 4 pounds 15 ounces. And when I got Charlotte, my parents said that she's about exactly the same size that I was when I was born. And then seeing myself today, it's crazy that I was ever that little. And when I was inside my mom, I was breech, so that's another reason why they had to deliver me by C-section. And they thought that my hips were dislocated because my legs were essentially wrapped around my head. And so if you see the pictures, it looks like my hips are dislocated because my legs are laying all sprawled out in all these in these weird positions. But they weren't, and maybe that's one reason why I'm so flexible today. I don't know. Okay, the second interesting fact is that I love Blue Powerade. I love it a lot. I drink 1 or 2 of them a day. Now, I love it because it's really, really good. Another reason I love it is because I had to start drinking sports drinks regularly for migraines. The electrolytes help keep me from getting dehydrated and in turn keep me from getting headaches. So I drink it for that, and I also drink it because I love it. Okay, so my third fact is that I used to ride horses. I rode horses when I was like 11 through 13, I think. And yeah, 11 through 13. And I loved doing it. I loved it so much. I rode Western, and I stopped because I was thrown off, and even though I did get back on the horse after that, my mom spooked the horse the time I had my final lesson. That ended up being my final lesson. She spooked the horse, and it made me scared to get back on. And so I know it's a really, really petty excuse to not get back on the horse, but after getting thrown off, and then after my mom spooking the horse, it just made me not want to do it anymore. And I was just done. I was so mad at my mom for that. I would say that I never truly got over it because I could still be riding horses today. But then again, if I wasn't, I would never have discovered reborns. So I guess it was a blessing in disguise. Okay, number 4 is that I am very flexible. Like I said, I don't know if it's because of how I was when I was born, but I've always been flexible. My mom said even as a baby I was flexible. And I actually did gymnastics when I was a little kid, and then I did it again when I was in 4th grade, and then I stopped because I was going through a growth spurt at the time and it got really painful for me. So I had to stop, but I am still very flexible today. Oh, and with dance. I got more flexible as well with dance. I'm still really flexible. I can't do a lot of my gymnastics stuff as I used to, but I am still very, very flexible. And some people are weirded out by how flexible I am sometimes. Okay, number 5. This is kind of a weird one, but I love butter. I love it. I love butter so much. Like, I put it on a lot of things. I would say everything, but I don't put it on everything. But I love it, and I love it in large quantities. People say I get that from my grandfather. He loved butter as well. Sadly, I never got to meet him. He died the year before I was born. But yeah, I get that from him apparently. He would put a whole stick of butter in a pot of pasta, and I would do the exact same if I had the choice, but I don't. Especially when my mom makes dinner, I don't have the choice. But I love butter on, like I always ask for extra butter when I go to the movies, or I love it on potatoes, and especially on corn on the cob. Oh my gosh, I use so much butter on corn on the cob, it's not even funny. It's not even funny. And maybe a little unhealthy, but oh well. I love it, and I'm not going to stop eating it. And number 6, I actually really love photography. I'm not really any good at it, but I have an SLR, a DSLR camera, and that's what I use to record a lot of my videos nowadays. I like the quality it gives, but I don't like how it focuses, and I don't like the microphone on it. But other than that, I love my DSLR camera. And I would love to learn more about photography, but I just don't know how, and I can't do it in school because it's only for art majors and all of that, so. But I do love to take pictures. I always have. I just never learned photography properly. So I would love to learn photography properly. That would be good. That would be pretty cool. Number 7, I am a gamer. Yep, I'm a gamer. Sometimes that surprises people about me, sometimes it doesn't, but I am a gamer. I love to play video games. I really love to play on consoles. I do love to play on my computer as well. Like, I play Sims on my computer, but I haven't played it in a long time. Just haven't had the time to. So I have been playing video games, like, a long time. I had an Xbox 360. I still have it, but I'm trying to sell it because I don't play it anymore. I haven't played on it in over a year. And then I do have a Wii, but I don't play on that much anymore. I haven't played on that in a long time either. But I used to be very active in the gaming community, and I'm getting back into it. My boyfriend has a PS4, and so we have been playing games together, and it's been a great bonding experience between us, and it's a way that we have grown as a couple, because we originally had that in common with each other. When we first met, we talked about video games. We're both nerdy like that. And so, yeah, I love video games, and I am a very, very strong advocate for female equality in video games, because I do not believe that there is enough female equality in video games. One of my favorite video games, not many people liked, and I don't know if it's because the lead character is a woman, and not only is she a woman, she is a woman that has defied every stereotype for women in video games. And that's one reason I love the game, is because of her. And not many people like it. It's called Remember Me. Check it out if you can. And I really enjoy it, and I really love, like, Samus Aran. She was probably one of the first female protagonists in a game, and at the end of her first game, that's when people found out she was a woman. So I think that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm a very strong advocate for that. Alright, I better hurry up here. I'm going to run out of memory soon. I'm a huge theater person. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. I've loved theater ever since I was like 12 years old. I became obsessed with musicals, listening to musical soundtracks, learning about musicals, falling in love with musicals, watching the Tonys, reading about Broadway shows, going to see shows, all of that. And I've actually been in a few musicals. My favorite role, though, was in Chicago. My high school did it, and I was one of the murderesses, and I was the one that said pop, and oh my gosh, like one of the greatest experiences of my life, I think. I did that when I was a junior in high school, and it was awesome, and it made me really confident because that I actually had a talented voice and talented dancing, and I was good enough to be that lead role. Well, one of the lead roles. If you consider that a lead, which, you know, it's a top billed, cast, so I love musicals. I still do. I just saw Lion King in April, and I just love it. I just love musicals, and I just love theater in general, and so does my sister. It's one of the big things that we use to get along, and that one of the only things that we really have in common is that. Number 9, I swam with dolphins, and I actually have a picture of that right here. Sorry if you can see my fan. So yeah, there I am, and this was in Disney World after I graduated high school in 2012. My parents took me to Disney World for our vacation that year. My sister was somewhere else. I think she was in Maine, I think, for a theater workshop. And they took me to Disney World, and then my graduation present was to swim with the dolphins down there in Epcot, and I did, and it was amazing, and I loved it. And dolphins are just some of the most amazing animals, I tell you. They're just magical creatures. And this dolphin's name is Kyber, and he was so cute and so sweet. And yeah, if you ever get a chance to swim with dolphins, please do it, because they are just amazing animals, and yeah, it just made me fall in love with them so much more after that. It was definitely one of my greatest experiences, and something that was on my bucket list, so I got to do something on my bucket list. Whoops, knocked the camera away. So yeah, I loved doing that, and it was so much fun. I wish I could do it again. Okay, now my 10th and final fact. The most interesting thing about me is that I'm allergic to Mountain Dew. Yeah, I said Mountain Dew, the pop. I'm allergic to it, and I'm not sure exactly what I'm allergic to. It could be the coloring, it might not be. But when I was 8, I didn't know it was from it, but I started getting these hives around my mouth. And then a few years later, when I was 11, I thought, oh, I'm older. I may have grown out the allergies. I drank some Diet Mountain Dew at my neighbor's house. Yeah, that night I was super, super itchy, and I had hives all over my body, mainly my arms, my legs, and my stomach. So that was fun. And then while I had those hives, the Black Mountain Dew came out, and in the past I was okay with the other colors before that, which the only ones were orange and red, and I was okay with that. But then the black made my hives much, much worse, so maybe it's not the coloring. So yeah, I'm allergic to Mountain Dew, which is such a weird thing. People always ask me again, like, you're allergic to Mountain Dew? And I'm like, yeah, I'm allergic to Mountain Dew. Some people are like, oh my gosh, you must hate it. And I'm like, no, not really. I don't like pop anyway. I don't drink pop, so yeah, but that's probably one of the weirdest things about me. So there are all my 10 facts, and I'm going to tag a few people. I'm going to tag My Sweet Reborns 03. And congratulations on your new reborn. She's really cute. And I'm also going to tag Baby Scars Nursery and Baby Bumps Nursery as well. And that's it. If anyone else wants to do it, let me know, and then I will tag you, and you can go ahead and do it. I can't exactly remember who started this tag. I'm really sorry. I heard it yesterday, but I cannot remember. It's like Heart, I don't remember, Heart Reborn, something like that. I can't remember. I'm so sorry. Please let me know what the person's name who started this is. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and we will see you all later. Bye.